Okay. Uh, so what up, what up, DJ Poop Pressure? How you doing?
Oh shit. I hope
Doing all
I'm
right?
on time.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
you're
yep.
great. Yeah. I did an update to OBS, which is how I use my camera, and it's saying it can't detect it. It's always something, you know. So I'm trying to work on that, but we do have a guest tonight. If you're ready, and I'm ready, are we all ready? You there?
What's going on? What's going on?
Can you hear
Why
me?
am I not in the street?
You are. Lord have mercy. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me see something here. Well, this is working out great. Let's bring on. Hang on a second. I'm going to turn his camera off. Let me do this. Let's bring on Lasko Bills. Lasko Bills, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Everything's just going to crap, but we're doing all right. Okay, I'm going to keep his camera off for now. I don't know what he's doing. I think I can do this while I'm talking to you. But how are you? You are an artist. You're out of Arizona right now, correct?
You are correct. Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm out of Arizona right now, and I can't complain, man. How you feeling? I'm doing great. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Logging in and out of back your macOS user account restarting. Oh Lord. Okay, I can't restart. I'm just gonna be a shadowy figure for now, because it's saying I have to restart my computer. Well,
That's good.
it's all good. Um, let's see if we can bring him on now. Hey, hey, yo, can you hear me?
I can't hear nothing.
Go to your set. Let me see if I can chat to him. I apologize, everybody. um, we're having a bit of an issue. Okay. So, how long have you been in Arizona?
Man, I think this is my like seventh or eighth year right now.
Oh,
Seventh or
wow.
eighth
Okay.
year.
I didn't know it had been
Yeah,
that long.
it's been a little
Okay.
too long, but I love it out here. It's great. I didn't think I was
Yeah.
gonna be out here that long, but it's great.
Right. Is it where are you in Arizona? Phoenix?
So I'm in Maricopa. It's
Okay.
like 40 minutes from Phoenix, but it's like a little ducked off, got a nice size house out there. So,
That's near the Four Corners area, right?
hmm
Okay. Because I went to school in Durango. I went to Fort Lewis College
oh,
there.
okay, okay.
Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. My bad.
Okay. Welcome,
My
welcome.
man, we in there. Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
had to deal with 5-0 real quick. Nah, that shit was
And
crazy.
thank God you made it up, man. I'm glad to hear
Yes,
everything
Hell
that's what
worked
I
yeah.
out.
said. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry. I'm smoking a cigarette because like I
No,
just
you're
got down.
fine. That's allowed. Um, yeah.
For
So
sure.
Lasco Bills is was born. You were you born in Atlanta?
I was actually
And
born in Lake Forest, Illinois,
oh
like
wow.
uh like an hour or so away from Chicago. First,
Okay.
my parents were in the Navy, so like first few I was raised in like Chicago a little bit, then Virginia, then Florida, then I ended up
Wow.
settling in Atlanta when I was about like seventh grade. So like from seventh
Yeah.
grade on, that's pretty much what I knew. Then I came out here. I was finna get into some shit and end up like coming out
Mm,
here and just, been out here a while.
I
Been out
got
here
you.
a
I got
while.
you. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty out there. We've actually had a couple people on that were in Arizona. Malicious China is
Mm.
based out of there. Have you heard of her?
No, I haven't, but I'm gonna definitely look
She's
her up.
kind of like a little bit like horrorcore, you know. Um,
Hardcore.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, you know your
Uh,
camera's off, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to restart my computer, is what I was saying, because I do it through OBS, and OBS has an update that I foolishly said okay to. So
Oh wow.
if you want to take the reins, and I can come right back, it doesn't take long.
All right, I can do that.
I'm sorry, everybody. All right, I'll be back.
Uh,
you good.
I don't, I
All
don't
right.
know what she. I don't know what she asked you. You
Well,
know.
He's from Atlanta. He's living in Arizona in the last 8 years, and he's a dope artist. There you go.
Where
Bam.
I got some. I got some people in Savannah, Georgia.
A
I don't know
word?
if you, yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. I got a lot of people
No,
down
for
south.
sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, Savannah, like, they got the college out there, so that's one of them places. I haven't been per se, but I definitely, I knew a few females from Savannah. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Savannah cool. Savannah cool. I fought with Savannah.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. All my cousins down there, them motherfuckers is wild. Like when I went down there, they was on my one.
Mhm.
I want to say it was my aunt's aunt. She lived on a cemetery, bro. So I remember like when we went down
Wow.
there, like yeah, she lived in a cemetery. Like her house was like on the cemetery, and I just remember jumping on the trampoline. There was like mad tombstones and shit around. It was kind of dope though.
Nigga, what?
Hell yeah, shit
I
was kind of
wanna be,
crazy.
man. I thought you was gonna say some shit, be like, that's just some southern shit. But nigga, I don't I ain't never heard of that one. That
Nah,
gotta be
it's just
crazy. Nigga want spooky. Nigga, she want spooky.
oh
Nigga.
when she told us we were sleeping over there because she didn't want to drive back to North Carolina, I was like, what? And I just remember my cousin was up and he was just up all night, just head on a swivel, like hearing shit, seeing shit. Shit was kind of crazy.
Man, where you from?
I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah. She did say you was from Pennsylvania. That's
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
up
How
top.
she was telling me like y'all ain't that's hard, bro. Like how y'all tap in? I'm not supposed to be asking y'all shit, but how y'all
Oh
tap
no,
in? Fuck
that's cool. Actually, I had was on the show, and then she had interviewed a couple artists I have over here because I make beats and I DJ.
yo.
Okay, what happened? Are you by yourself up here? Oh,
It literally
No,
like
yeah,
boom.
my mom FaceTime me right now. Hold on,
oh
let me
my
put my.
god. Oh
I
my
didn't have it.
god.
Yeah, that's yeah. So
Put
yeah,
the
so
oh
shit
man.
on D&D. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to because I got.
I got you. It's all good. I used to work at a church, and this is when they would say, "This is the devil. This is just the devil right now." Everything's just
You
That's
call my
all
mom
it
the
is.
devil?
no. I am not.
You
Don't.
call my mama the devil?
How dare
Nah,
you
my mom
say
is the
that?
devil, bro.
Oh my lord.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Wow.
something right now. I'm gonna tell you something. My mom is like 4'4", and she be beating up. She's beating up like 6'6" people and shit. She's a
Is
little
she from
terrorist.
Pennsylvania as well?
She, hell yeah. She like my mom's name rings bells. Like
Yeah.
That tracks. That tracks. Pennsylvania women is different. I ain't gonna lie to
yeah,
Pennsylvania
cause her
people are different.
yeah
you.
my uncle was a professional boxer and shit. He used to fight on ESPN and all that shit. So she has like hands and like but anyway yeah. Oh, I linked up with Troy. Like I said, I was on the show. I had a couple people on there
Yeah.
There
all
you
night,
go.
and then
Ready, ready. Okay.
oh yeah, TikTok. I seen on TikTok with the
Oh yeah.
DJ and shit, and then you know what I mean. We just kind of like linked up with the whole shit. She was like, "Oh, I'd love to have you on the podcast," and then I was on the podcast, and then kind of ended up here.
So let's talk about Lasko Bills now. After all
Right.
this nonsense that's been going on. Um. So you're based in Arizona. Do you tour a lot?
Not a lot. That's what I actually kind of. That's what I'm just working on. Just trying to get that part of it down where I can get mine. That's why I'm doing things like that,
Hmm.
cool things like the motherfucking rap yard. You know what I'm talking about? But
Appreciate
yeah,
that.
just
That's been
get the
very cool
name
so
out
far.
there.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Just like get the name out there a little bit more. I do actually have a show, actually in Tucson, Arizona on
Okay.
April 19th. So definitely want you if anybody can come out, I could call like the Tucson 420 Festival.
Okay.
$15 tickets. So I'm gonna be posting that up really soon. So I can't wait for that. But I've toured a little bit, like not like crazy, not nobody will know, but I definitely been done got on that road a little bit. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the money back up to be able to do that. So that's my
Right.
that's my next, I guess like the next goal, the next thing I'm trying to accomplish.
I hear
You got
you.
some wild on the road stories.
Man, not that I can share. Not that I can share. Not that I
Okay,
can share.
Well, you have don't you have a song called "On the Road" or something like that?
Road
good.
runner, yeah, road
Roadrunner.
runner,
Okay.
road runner, yeah.
Is
Not
that
Nah,
kind of
exactly, not
yeah,
exactly about the tour life, but definitely a good song nonetheless. Definitely about running that
yeah, yeah,
road for sure.
for
yeah, you
sure.
got a song called Pistols and Bibles
Definitely
too.
about running. Yeah,
Pistols and
Pistol and
Bibles.
Bibles. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite.
I was listening to that earlier.
Hmm.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
yeah. Definitely.
If you want, we can run it real quick
Yeah, we
for the
could play
for
a
the for
snippet
the
of it.
for the for the viewers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap him in one time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Um, is well. So, what is Pistols and Bibles about? Like, just for the
Um,
uninitiated.
Um, Kind of self-explanatory, literally just about like, I guess where I was in that time, I would think I had recently moved to Arizona at that time and I was just getting my studio and shit right.
Hmm.
And this was one of the first songs I did like without going out to a studio and like recording myself. And this was,
Gotcha.
if I'm not mistaken, this was my first song I did without writing. And just basically about like, bro, this world crazy and like you gotta definitely have your faith, but I mean, keep your
Yeah.
Yamin on you as well. That's the basics of it. But I did it real smooth and cool for
Yeah.
the people.
It's definitely smooth. All right. I got it pulled up finally.
Good with the video.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock this out real quick, folks. Ooh, hey. Serve the city like I'm Batman when the pack in. Only serving high fashion, but we ain't in the clothes. Lame niggas lacking. If you ask them, they gon' lie and say they up. Really, we ain't even close. A couple more back ends, I'll be back in the A just to bring a couple niggas back to the coast. Double up the profits, send it back to the foe. Niggas smoother than the backhand tax and them hoes. Goddamn, I saw it coming, it was all a dream. Money falling like them autumn leaves, rolling like I popped a bean. To keep it real, I don't need everything. Too much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, so
You got a timer going?
Huh?
You got a timer going? So I was right at 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you. Yeah, no, we're trying to avoid copyright stuff, but
no, for sure, for sure.
at the same time, if we go a little bit over, it's good because then you get paid. That's what I found out the other day.
Turn
Yeah,
the shit back on.
Okay, well, I will, but
anytime.
if you let it run too long, though, then the video gets
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No,
But
I don't want
yeah,
to. I don't
let's get
want to
back
mess
into
it
that.
up.
Yeah, how you stressed out, take what's yours and leave the rest out. I can feel it coming, perfect time, and she can't come if she don't meet requirements. Follow God's word line by line, and he gon' block them haters like a lineman. God told me watch out for your friends, day ones turning into rivals. Envy turn they soul dark as tick, so keep it on you, pistol in your Bible. I can feel it coming, perfect time, and she can't come if she don't meet requirements. Follow God's word line by line, and he
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
What?
Like looking at yourself like,
Oh,
yeah, it's
is
just be
it?
Oh
You're
crazy.
not used to it yet?
It depends. Like the older stick, cause like that's. I think I did that one in when does it say it came out? Like
Let's see.
20
I thought that was one of the newer things because it's first up on your YouTube, but I
yeah,
didn't really
that one
look.
came up
3 years
first.
ago. Yeah.
3 years
Wow.
ago.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting old, and that's
Oh,
definitely
please.
and plus it's like the hair. I'm looking at the hair. It's like, it's crazy. But no, that's one of the ones I think a lot of people gravitate towards that one. Whether
Hmm.
they whether they believe in like the Bible or not. Like it's something about that song and the smoother tracks. I think people kind of gravitate a lot towards when it
Yeah, I
comes
was
to
gonna
me.
say we were talking before we went live about comparisons and stuff. I can see how from that one people might say a little bit of J. Cole, early J. Cole.
Yeah,
Charlie J.
Yeah,
Cole, yeah.
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 Um,
The other joint he slid on was the Players Never Die joint.
yeah, and that's what I was saying. It was a little bit jiddish, you know.
Yeah, he slid on that joint.
I like that
I
one
think
too.
I kind of figured like you throw Batman. Is it Batman your favorite superhero?
Oh, that's a funny shit. I knew somebody was gonna eventually ask me that. I done used that shit too many times. I done used something about Batman too many times. But no, it's my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Like I'm a Spider-Man
Okay.
guy. But number two would be Batman, bro. Just cold. Like when you really
I
look
got
at it, he just cold.
I don't know if you can see it, but I got two Batman tattoos on the wrist.
Oh, yeah, you dedicated.
Bruce Wayne's just a nigga with money. You know what I mean? Out there beating
That's
people up.
it.
Got some gadgets.
I
Come on now.
I went on a blind date with a man who thought he was Batman once.
Oh,
That's
That
how I got to.
is that.
He was like, "I'm Batman." I'm like, "No, you're not."
oh,
He's like, "Yes, I am." I'm like, "No, man, you're not."
did you cancel that after he said that?
After I ate my hibachi, yeah.
Cold blooded. Cold
What
blooded.
was I going to do? Like, get up and
Be
leave?
Batman all you want. Let me get some original child chicken, please.
Yeah, right.
Let's play a snippet of that one then, since we're referencing
Players never
it.
die. Word.
Yeah. That's a little 007 right there.
Say, players never die. Roll with a scrap, man. Stay with the fire. Bowls in the back, lows. Came by the fives. Streets give me back pain. Shows and supply. Hey, players never die. Roll with a scrap, man. Stay with the fire. Bowls in the back, lows. Came by the fives. Streets give me back pain. Shows and supply.
Now, do you have a lot of creative control over your videos and stuff too?
So with the videos, yeah, to be honest, but I have what I call my creative director.
Mm-hmm.
Basically one of my brothers, his name is Miles, Sean Miles, or the Black Room Project on Instagram.
Okay.
THEE Black Room Project. He has done basically maybe except one or maybe two, like basically all my videos. And
Oh.
a lot of the times like it's one of the persons like I was rapping before I met Miles, but
Mm.
I like to say half Lasko Bills, that's him. Because when it comes to them visuals, it's just like I can just make a song, show it to him. Like, bro, this is the idea. I might like maybe we should do this and do that, but really, bro just has like niggas almost like bro in my head. Like I don't really gotta do too much. And I'm not one of them people that like to take credit for everything. Like with like as far as the visuals, we even got like a short film that goes in one of my mixtapes called Sorry to Bother You, Can I Vent? And like it's on like some noir type deal. Like it's I gotta get that to him, you feel me? But as far as control,
Yeah.
like if I say hell no, nah, bro, that shit weak as hell. We not doing that. I can say that, but it's
Yeah.
never been weak as hell. So I just want to give a shout out to my boy Miles on that one for sure.
Cool. And it's your brother, you said?
Yeah, not not biologically, but
Oh,
might
okay,
as
okay,
well
okay.
be. The
Gotcha.
only thing that separates us is our parents ain't the
Right,
same
right.
parents for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You think you're just gonna work with him indefinitely? Because it's cool when you have like a partnership like that. You understand each other, like what
hmm
your mission is and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I was not to say I'm not gonna like try to work with other people because
All right.
you feel me? Like you never know. I might want to get into acting. I'm gonna have to work with some different directors because he's not just like he don't just make music videos. He's a real he directs. Like
Right.
he
Yeah,
can
he may want to do
movies, everything.
other
You
stuff
feel me?
too. Yeah.
So exactly. So it's like I'm gonna work with so many people, but definitely he's gonna be there. Like it's gonna be when it comes to the big shit for Lasko Bills. Definitely Miles's name is gonna be somewhere around for sure in
Nice.
them credits.
Nice. And what about your beats? Do you have someone? Do you use different people, or do you have like a
Definitely
couple?
different people. Definitely different people, but I try to like my dog Scott P. He has some crazy beats. Um yeah, that's pretty much the main person I try to like as far as consistently I try to go to, but whoever got something hard, you feel me? I can rap on the drop of a penny
Hmm.
and put a kick and 808 behind it. I'm gonna make something go down with it. So it's like it really don't I do want to like do one whole project with one producer. I just
Hmm.
haven't done it yet. That's definitely something I want to do. Another thing on my list I want to knock off. But aside to that, man, if you got some good shit, man, send it through. LaskoBills5@gmail.com. Want to let the
I'll
folks
put that
know.
up if you want. I'll put that
Yeah,
up on the
please
screen.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lasko
y'all keep
Bills. What is it? I'm sorry.
LaskoBills5@gmail.com.
I got you. Um, who's like your dream production collab
Um,
or one of them?
it was Kanye West, and like I ain't gonna lie, it was Kanye West, but I don't know. If the beat hard, I don't know. I don't know. But Pharrell is up there.
Good choice.
Pharrell, Metro Boomin, uh, Alchemist. I would love to do some shit with Alchemist. Bro, just
Like,
cold.
he's hard,
He's
bro.
popping
Bro,
off
just
right now.
cold. Bro, just this is crazy. Popping off now. Like that don't even make sense because it's Alchemist. He's
Yeah,
been around
I
this
just seen,
bitch, but
yeah,
like,
I just seen him about to do something with Erica
Eric
Badu.
Badu. I saw that
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
yeah, I saw that
that's gonna
that
be
pop
shit
up.
gonna
I'm
be
crazy.
like,
crazy.
They could sounds like it
stupid.
would go so good together. Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
for
god.
sure. No, for sure. And but those would probably be like my main ones off the top of my head. I never been like a real drill dude, but like the Cash Cobain nigga, anytime I listen to a Cash Cobain track, I be like, I can see, I can work with, I know I can do it. But like the regular, you listen to YouTube or anybody else that think they can make a drill beat, it don't sound like that. So Cash
Mm-mm.
Cobain and last person. He did the Euphoria beat. Cardo,
Cardo.
Yeah.
Cardo,
You know,
Cardo,
people
Cardo,
always forget about
Cardo,
him.
Cardo.
Yeah.
He's sick. He's sick. He one of the reasons my bad. Wiz was Wiz and Wiz was always gonna be Wiz. But Cardo
Hmm.
definitely some of them beats definitely helped for sure. But
Yeah,
those would probably
definitely.
be my producers.
I'm trying to remember or think of which ones that he did for Wiz. I mean, I know it was a lot, but like King of Everything is that one? Because that's a good beat.
Um, I'd
I think
have
it
to
might
hear
be.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'd have
okay.
to hear it. I'd have to hear it.
Well, we'll play a little bit more of this. Just get into it.
Hey, money on the floor, bring it to the table, if able, I'm in the zone. Even if a nigga disabled, the paper won't leave or to see me, no change. And my team is strong, I'm with the bees, a killer flow. Whoa, had to teach some tough. Joe Clark, that man, Batman, Sutter City, Pro Dark. Last man with a chance, took a risk and chose smart. Cat skin, half man, them boys got no heart. Tap dance fast.
That was some, what was it, quadruple entendre right
Uh,
there.
it looks like the dude Cardo produced a whole album for Wiz called Wiz Got Wings.
Oh, okay.
Whistle got wings. Whistle got wings.
Yeah, Wiz Got
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wings.
I remember that album.
Yeah,
Um,
shout out to the skinny city boys up there in Pittsburgh.
yeah, black and yellow. So you have a project coming out soon, like a new one?
New one. I don't have one immediately coming out soon. What we're working on right now. I
Hmm.
just came out with one recently, a few months back called Player Fables, and what we're kind of my thing. I don't like to say my thing, but I guess something that I try to set myself apart of. And same thing with like I said with me and Miles. Um, I try to do like a little short film at the end, like after, every not every single one, we kind of started it with I'm sorry to bother you, can I vent, but kind of like a little short film after every mixtape, every album. And that's kind of what we've been working on. He's still stationed out there in Atlanta, so it'd be a little tough to get everything done in a super timely manner, but we working on it. It's almost done. I think this one we gonna have a little surprise
Hmm.
as far as how we're gonna do it, isn't it? It's gonna be a little different than the last one, but so right now we're working on that. Always making music, but I don't have like a specific vision for what I want to do for the next one. I kind of always
I
have to
got you.
have like a thing going on, like you know what I'm saying? Like I can't
Hmm.
just I can, but like I think it means more when I have like a concept, some substance behind it, and all the good shit. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
cool.
word.
That's what all the greats do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, for real. I'm trying to get like them. You know what I mean? Trying to get like them one day. Get my James Brown, Jimi Hendrix, old Kanye West on.
That players never die song. You should push that, man. They got a vibe to it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
definitely.
trying to do a little bit more as far as, and that's kind of what I'm trying to work on and just kind of get like the marketing aspect behind it, because really that's everything.
Dig it.
Really,
Right.
at the end of the day, I'm a big believer. Like, bro, you really should have good music. That's the first and foremost, but
Yes.
you got to be able to push the music as well. Other than that, you just got good music that ain't nobody hearing.
Right, right. Um, this here, and I didn't listen to this, but is this a song or is this you actually like talking?
Oh, I was looking at that.
Yeah.
Come get you a
It's a
bowl of rapper
song.
and Goofios.
It's a song. No, yeah, it's a song.
Based
Yeah,
on a true
basically,
story.
yeah, it's basically a diss, for lack
Okay.
of better words. I wouldn't want to say it, but just a straightening of some misunderstanding that somebody out here uh felt like they could just talk reckless. So I just kind of, responded in a very eloquent way, the way I know how to do best.
Right. I'm gonna skip forward and play a little bit.
Bishop, I'm actually Loki. Disguised as young Scully, come fuck with the
Nah,
guard.
hold
He
on, hold
stuck in
on,
the
hold
rut,
on.
nigga,
Wait,
hoping
wait.
for
What?
Hold, hold on, play it from the top because it's gonna start.
Okay, okay,
It
okay,
start immediately. Trey, I got you.
okay.
why the fuck are these niggas so hoe in the city? I came from the foe where it's known to get wicked. Hop on my song and your verse came out iffy. I'm on what I'm on, I ain't partners with niggas. Especially sensitive gossiping niggas who talk about women, no honoring niggas. Type in the comments about niggas. Stand on that weak shit you said, don't hide it, little nigga. Really respect it, get put on the checklist. See nothing but rappers and goofies for breakfast. Yo bitches for lunch, boy, this nigga a punk. Tryna put on the stunt like she short when it's up. Keep trying to win, get hit with the cig. Aiming for you and your new best friend. I know why you lonely, depressed, and you homeless. The streets get to talking, watch out for your homies. I'm down for the mission, I'm actually Loki. Disguised as young Scully, come fuck with the guard. He stuck in the rut, nigga, hoping for motion. He came at me, hoping that I let it slide. Lil' buddy ain't.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
hate to be him.
little
I know
song,
that nigga
song.
was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it really wasn't like it was so fucking stupid. Like that's why I was just so I ain't that man, y'all killing it because I didn't expect that one to come up. Y'all doing a great job. It was really just like very like I was cool with this person for lack of better word. Like we was cool, like bro was cool, and then just like I felt like the players never die. He had a verse on it. This was a longer song.
Oh.
So and like I didn't put him on the song. Now I didn't know he had no issue with that or whatever. From my understanding, he ain't like his verse no way. But then it was funny. This shit, I think this shit came out not too long after the Kendrick and like Drake shit. I just like I had posted it and like the nigga had basically put a like a laughing emoji or some shit. And I
Good.
asked him like
That's
is
so petty.
what's funny? You feel me?
Yeah.
He was like I don't make jokes. I punch. I do punch. Some shit about punchlines. You feel me? But you could
Yeah.
interpret it how you want to interpret it. I don't know if he was trying to get tough, which I pray to God he wasn't trying to do that. But I just assumed he wanted to rap. So I thought this okay. Kendrick and Drake got people. He got the people hyped up. He want to pick on me. Well, let me go ahead and jump out there. I already had recorded it, but I didn't drop it. And then
Hmm.
something else happened. I think he had just started doing a little weird shit on like Instagram stories, and then I was like, all right, I think this is warranted enough for me to actually give him the attention he was seeking for, and then we just dropped it, and then he dropped something like Instagram. I don't know. I don't know if he has knows what a studio is. I don't know if he recorded on his phone. I don't know, but it was bad. But God bless that man. And like, I
Bless his
hope
heart.
I hope he doing good. I hope he got a crib and everything. Whatever he was going through, I hope everything good because I feel like it really came out of a place of frustration. So,
This is so
and
relatable
That
because
shit's funny though, because it's
no,
like,
you hear.
so, oh, I know what you was getting ready to get into. Good.
No, I'm just saying that was a kind of I had my first someone wrote their first diss track about me not too long ago. This is all the points you're hitting are very relatable in that
so what
regard.
you did? What they talking about? What
It,
happened?
Tell me,
uh,
because you never addressed it.
I did address it last time. I did.
Like,
Anyway, it was my
give
former
me the cliff
co-host. We
notes.
we touched on that earlier. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's all water under the bridge. Moving on,
Yeah, that
onward
nigga
and
drowned
upward.
in it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's still out there if anyone wants to go
You,
watch it.
you know, you diss somebody and shit, and then like you see him 2 years from now, and then you accidentally kicked their foot, and they got the change cup. Like, hey, can you help me with some?
That's a whole
some change?
scenario.
Hey, Marvin, is that
It is wild.
A whole scenario you just came up with. No, but I don't understand people like you see that a lot. Like you were saying earlier in this industry, like people, not only just like saying they can do stuff they can't, but also being like super petty, like junior high, like people older than
Right.
me, like come on.
It's so
Um,
weird. It's so
yeah,
weird. It's so weird, but again, God bless him. To be honest, the whole thing was really like a miscommunication of things. But once you realize somebody don't wanna, once you ask somebody, okay, what was the problem, and they continue
Mhm.
to like act, I like to say, act the ass. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, bro, there's only so much you're gonna do. I can't let you just keep acting the ass to me and me not
Right.
do anything. I rap for real. We go if you this what we gonna do. We just gonna do it. And then, whatever happens, and only thing I know is like, I'm pretty sure he does have an Instagram still, but I know he blocked me after that. And
So relatable.
God bless him.
You just like a true Southern gentleman. Bless his heart.
bless, bless his heart,
Bless his
you
little
know.
heart.
Bless you.
um,
That's funny, Becca. Becca from the show. Bless your
oh
heart.
yeah, yeah. We'll get into that in a little bit. And so the reason I put on the flyer, like I was saying, is about you being gosh, what did I say? Something about channeling legends. That's right.
hmm hmm
Because
hmm
I saw this post on here on Instagram that you put to go along with. Uh, which song is this? I'm trying to see. Yeah, this is one of my
Yeah,
favorites. Yeah. Um, and you got the hashtags bankroll, young Dolph. You had Gucci
mhm.
Mane on there, and it scared me for a second. But do you when you made this,
Why did it scare you?
I was worried that something happened to Gucci.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
could have put it there.
yeah. No, but I get it. No, were you trying to like kind of channel them in the song?
hmm
Is that okay? I got you. I mean, you can
Uh,
tell. I was just clarifying.
yeah, definitely. That's kind of the thing. That was one of the ones I just like the beat just. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I don't think I wrote for that one either. It just hit. And me being from Atlanta, like these are some like real deal legends that I
Yeah.
like in Atlanta, like it's not really like maybe now it's more of a thing, but we would really listen to like what's in Atlanta mostly. Like me growing up, like I didn't really, like T.I., Jeezy, all the names you probably know. But
Hmm.
then there's people like Rich Kids. There's people like
Yeah.
Bankroll. Maybe a lot of people not know about Bankroll. There's people like Bando Fresh,
Hmm.
Bando Gang Marco rather. There's like so many different Travis Porter. Like there's so many people that we had a whole thing going on before we had to go and listen to anybody else. Like for giving
Hmm.
out a name, anybody else that wasn't in Atlanta.
Right.
And it didn't have to be mainstream. So like aside from Dolph, even though I know he's from Memphis, just like these were the people I was listening to. Boosie, Dolph, Bankroll, just anybody I named. Future, I think I threw him at the end of the song, threw them names as well. Future, one of the best artists ever in life. So I just wanted to say that just to say it. But it's yeah, I was definitely channeling them like it just came out type shit. One of my
Well,
favorites for sure.
yeah. All right. Let's play a snippet of that as well.
Yeah, like count some more. Woo! Shit, I ain't no politician. Young nigga, I ain't politicking, I just get to the bag. Where I'm from, you gotta get to it fast. Take it from him, he a bitch and a half. This other nigga keep a stick in the back. He a country nigga, gotta hit him with tags. Street money, I'm a product of bankroll. Take a trap when I say so. Gotta do what you do when the money ain't coming. Gotta make this shit double. Better follow my rules if you want you some money. Get it in by the bundles, I told you I got it. I know that they love me. At least that's what they saying in public. In private, they tell the world fuck me. But they
Yeah, that's one of my favorites of yours, honestly,
You
that
scared
I've
on
Appreciate
that,
heard
that.
John.
so far. Yeah. Oh, I see how you had the PRE chain. Um, it's a cool video too. I guess I could have played that on YouTube, make it more visible. But is it on YouTube?
Great question. I don't know.
Let me check. I'll
Uh,
check while we're talking
That's a
about it.
great question.
I, you hear of the rap game out there? Jermaine Dupri shit.
The show.
The rap, the rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have heard of that. I
Oh
have heard
well,
of that.
you season 3. One of the boy that won it, Nova, and his uncle. Those are my peoples. They be down there with Jermaine Dupri and shit.
Oh, that's
Down in the
hard.
studio. Yeah, the studio in Atlanta and
Yeah, he
shit.
won, didn't he?
He won the show.
Hmm.
How that shit
That's
been for him?
eh, kind of rocky to be honest. Lotto, I think
Wow.
Lotto and Ji is the one that like seen the most success from after the show.
I didn't know that. I think you said that before, and it went out my
Yeah,
head.
that's
I
what.
forgot Lotto. That was how she got on.
Yeah, Lotto. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's another one. Like that's the crazy thing because like niggas heard of Lotto before. Her name was Mulatto before all
Yeah,
hmm
that. Like her name
Mulatto.
was
Yep, yep.
Mulatto,
I
Facts.
remember
and
that.
then
Facts.
like it was like it's just kind of it's a beautiful thing. And like I just love seeing people. That shit hard, bro. Like because like you just hear about these people and then boom, like oh, like, I don't know if you guys heard of this person named Samara Sin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
She like I met her before. Like she was out here in Arizona for like I don't know how many years, but I knew her for like not knew her for a few months, but I met her for a
yeah,
few for a while she was here and like to see her like opening for fucking Lauren Hill and
yeah,
just all the shit she's doing. It's like, bro, that shit can it just make you just like
yeah.
I don't
She's
know,
dope.
bro. This shit
Yeah,
hard,
yeah.
bro.
It's
This
nice.
shit
It's nice
hard.
seeing people um, and people that are likable too, like her and Lotto, in my opinion. You know.
100%. And she really is nice. She's a nice looking
Yeah,
person.
she seems
Nice
like it.
looking person.
It looks like she's on tour with Smino right now.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely tap in there because she's a great artist, a great
Hmm.
artist. It's just like, and also just like, just going towards this goal, bro. That shit just get hard and like just seeing somebody you was right there next to, you got pictures with, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like share a drink with or whatever. Like,
Right.
oh, this shit really is real. This not no,
It kind of
you,
puts a
you know,
battery in you, like
keep you going. They keep you going on
Yeah.
a whole nother level.
Right. Right. That's awesome. Um, yeah. So if anyone has any dope beats only, you can send them here to the
Please.
email. Um, yeah. No whack beats.
Play that shit, my shit.
So do you do
Yo,
like? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and that was something like why I stopped recording people and shit, and you know, being an engineer because you know you got to keep your composure. And I like to be silly and shit. This motherfuckers came in here with this song the one time, and I left the cue mic on. Like, you know how they can talk
Oh,
to you through the booth.
yeah.
Hmm.
That motherfucker heard me laughing for like 3 minutes straight. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
At his music.
Nah,
Dang,
yeah, I couldn't hold it, man. And I couldn't hold
that's a shame.
I ain't gonna lie, you kind of fucked up for that.
So what is 16 4 16?
16 for 16 was this idea me and Miles had basically there was a point in time I could still do it if I really need to do it, but I can
Mhm.
basically come up with a 16 bar verse in 16 minutes.
Oh,
So
okay.
we basically got just like a show idea. Me and somebody else, we both
Okay.
have 16 minutes to come up with 16 bars.
That's really
And then
cool.
we present it to the present it. That's why we presented it on my Instagram. And they try to get as many people as they can to fucking vote, and whoever got the vote the next day or two will say such and such won or I won. And we did it about, and it was like really, to be honest, still a great fucking idea that we're actually planning on
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that shit's fire.
relaunching. Definitely gonna relaunch that soon. I appreciate y'all. And I think we did like 7 of them. I think I
Yeah.
was 5 for. I think I was 4, 2, and 1. I think I tied on one, which was some
Oh,
bullshit.
really?
But yeah, yeah,
How
I'm
do you
really fucking
tie? That's not
competitive.
cool.
It's some man,
Sorry.
don't tell hey, you telling me. Funny thing is it was the person one of the producers that I said like I really freaking with Scott P. He is
Mhm.
also a rapper. Like we've known each other since middle school.
Oh, wow.
And he was the person that I went up against. So I was also you gotta think I gotta hear about that shit that that we
Yeah.
tied on some bullshit. But it was
Right.
cool. Something we definitely thinking about revamping, but it's kind of hard to get people to do that, to be honest. Some people
Really?
can't like come up with verses and it's not like an easy thing to do, but like some people just can't do it um or they don't want to. I never people that said no, I never really ask too deeper to it. But we're definitely gonna revamp it and try to push it out more and like actually make it like a whole little a thing, a show. So y'all stay in tune, stay tapped in. 16 for 16, another season, and we're gonna make it more of like a show, kind of a show, more like ooh, that's one of the colors too. I ain't gonna lie.
This is
He
one
already
right
had
here.
he thought he was gonna win. He thought he
Uh-oh.
was.
Uh-oh.
Beat monsters every time in the movies. Can't you see this a fight scene? Every monster like music, every nigga like fighting. Let's go look like you losing.
What's going on, gangland? It's your boy Lasko Bills, and we are back again with episode 5 of 16 for 16. Me and another artist get a beat at the exact same.
What's that?
This
What'd
is
you
on
say?
TikTok.
No, I'm playing it off YouTube, but it might be on TikTok also.
Yeah, we got a little bit on TikTok. Yeah, we got the
Yo,
like little clips on
that's why
TikTok.
your name was so familiar. I seen this.
A
Awesome.
word?
Yeah, I seen this on TikTok.
Was it live? At the,
No,
No,
it
we didn't do it
was just a
live.
clip.
Yeah, we just we just put the clips, and that's it's nothing I got to tap into. It's more the social media and just really
it's
use it.
so important. Yeah. I've seen because we've tried to do utilize TikTok Live a lot, and I've tried to do in the past like bring people up to freestyle, and it's the same thing. People don't want to do it with all these like aspiring rappers out there. There's like
The last motherfucker crashed out.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
We was rapping up there the one night. I started cooking and bull crashed out on me and shit.
Oh yeah.
Live, called us weird.
It's like I have more money than you and all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. It was pretty sad actually. All right, let's play some more of this.
Talk about achievements, then my tongue is fluent. All I write is the truth. You ain't music, boy, you amusing. Run the circles around you, epiphanies. Like
not on the monster
can't you
beat.
see that I do this effortless like I'm breathing insane. My lane faster than anybody but you sane. I'm stronger.
All right, let's go to your part.
The lay bitches feeling me just like they fondling. I ain't wanna do until I'm honestly, but can't end up like namaste. Just like that one war I'm about to blow Nama away. Plus I keep the peace on me. Jimmy Bucket with the shot, never not with the heat on me. Spill it like tea on them. They ain't want me humble even though I tried to freeze on them. Every nigga battle come up short like a freeze on them. God damn it, they cannot handle it. They hardly ride, but me I slide like.
So you just wrote that like on the spot?
Yeah, literally like you got 16 minutes. Like
Wow.
So basically what like I said, Miles came up with the idea and tweak a little bit of it. And basically we just he would call me and whoever the artist is on FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
They have like 3 beats. It's not always beats that other people did. Sometimes it's beats we found on YouTube. Some I think one or two times people we actually knew made the beats. And then we show him and we just like, all right, boom, timer start. And then he would call us when the 16 minutes is up.
Oh,
And
wow.
then we go. Yeah.
That's why that would be dope live,
Yeah, and that's kind of
yeah.
like we trying to get the inner workings of it, but again, people got to be ready because in my mind, I don't want to say it's 16 for 16, and we're really not doing it in 16 minutes. Like I feel like if I'm between you and I can't tell you who did or who didn't, but there were some artists that couldn't do it in 16 minutes. So, I'm done and I got to let them go for a little, a little extra long, little 20 minutes or whatever, 25, however long it take them. You feel me? Some people didn't send their shit in until the next day. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And mine was
wow.
already
damn.
recorded.
No, you're
so it's like,
disqualified at that point.
but it's like, I want this shit. And that's like,
You want the content, yeah.
I want to put it out. And like the shit, once you get it, it's like, this is hard, but I'm definitely harder. So fuck it, we'll see who win, and it's like whether I win or lose, it's like you said, you definitely want to get the content. But that's why it's like we're kind of just trying to figure everything out as far as like, because the live thing of it would be so much harder. You get to watch people in that corner, right? And you feel me?
Yeah.
You got a good host, keeping everybody entertained, maybe a small crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got everything copyrighted, so whoever watching this, y'all can't steal it, fuck y'all. So it's like, we working on how to make shit make sense, make it make sense. And that's definitely like I miss doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like it was like a rush.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's 3 minutes left, and you're like, damn, I have 10 bars. How can I get
Yeah, keep your skills up, yeah.
Man, but yeah.
That's got my wheels turning. We could definitely talk after this about that, But
Troy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And so once you do release your next thing that comes out, whatever that is that you come up? How do you like come up with the concepts for like the
Mm.
short film part of it and stuff like that?
It's kind of different every time. It's kind of how like with my actual like albums or mixtapes. I just kind of I don't always make music every single day, but I try to do it as much as I can. Like I try to be as just so I can just make sure I'm not slacking, ain't slipping on my pimping, making sure I still can rap because the shit ain't it's right. It's like riding a bike, but you might be a little wobbly on that bike if you take 6 months to get back on the track. So I do that, and then what ends up happening is like I'll send them to Miles, or I might send them to a few friends, and it's always Miles every time. That's why I just
Mhm.
like that's my dog. He'll be like, "Hey, bro, I don't know if you noticed it, but like these many tracks, they all kind of got a similar thing going on." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Word," because I just kind of like I try to do is like not necessarily real life. I'm not specifically talking about like I just went down the street. You feel me? Saw somebody
Yeah.
beating their meat. Like I'm not being that specific. Like it's not that. It's wild. You go to the wrong corner in Arizona, somebody off that fence, they doing some weird shit on
Oh,
that
yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah.
But but it's not like that. But it's just like I'm not just pulling. It's a part of my life in some way, whether I'm reaching back or I am being or I'm talking about current life. So it's I'm not trying to put like I never really go in. I'm trying to do this, that, and a third. But then once bro kind of bring it back to me, like, you doing this, and I listen to it all, it's like, oh.
Hmm.
I see what the fuck I'm doing now. And then from there, it's literally like about 4 or 5, it never fails. 3, 4, 5 tracks in, it's like, okay, I see what the fuck I've been doing, like subconsciously. Like I'm not trying to do this, but then like I do it, then like the next, maybe let's say if it's a 12 track album and I did like 4 or 5 tracks and I realized, oh, okay, I see what I'm doing. The rest of those tracks, I'm going in with the understanding and the concepts and like and everything like that. So it's always like I always like kind of fall upon it. Like I'm
Hmm.
never really it's not like a premeditated murder, you feel me? It's like
Hmm.
really, really goddamn what's the other murder? What's the other murder?
I don't know.
Whatever it is.
Spontaneous.
First degree.
First degree. I knew you was I ain't gonna lie. I knew you was gonna answer.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy, so
You was gonna answer. Oh fuck.
Wow.
I fucking-
Hmm.
But yeah, and then the same kind of same thing with the actual film part of it. It's after we listened to it a few times, we kind of got this idea for this, like with the Sorry to
Right.
Bother You one. It was like I believe he said I believe I said, bro, I think it should be on some noir shit because I just had started. I didn't know what the fuck noir was, but I love films as well, and I started realizing I started tapping into the genre, looking at old ass black and white noir films and modern noir, and then I think I brought it up to him, and then like maybe a couple days he was like, all right, I know what the fuck we gonna do, bro, and then like
Hmm.
we gonna do kind of like a detective thing, but like a family thing, but we gonna make it noir, and it's like I didn't know what the fuck. Like that's just that wasn't exact words, but it was it was very short word, very few sentences. And it's
Yeah.
like when you trust somebody, it's kind of like, all right, bet, let's
yeah,
Okay,
do
y'all
it.
got
man.
that
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah, yeah, vibe. Y'all just click automatically. Everything's in one motion.
Yeah.
And
It's
one
kind of
yeah,
like
some
that
hmm
the Dick Tracy movie, if you all remember that,
Yeah,
or I guess Dick Tracy in general. Like that. That's what I think of when I think of noir, or
mm,
maybe like the first Batman.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely like the first Batman, or even like if you want Casablanca, all that shit, that's basically
Mm.
noir shit, in a way. I think
since
Casablanca's
since
noir.
since Sin City.
It's black and white. Yeah.
Sin
Sin
City
City
is a
for
modern
sure.
noir.
Yeah,
Exactly. And shit
That
like
movie's
that.
crazy.
So it's always like sometimes we don't necessarily know before we actually dive into it, but there's always it's like there's something here. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's always is it either Miles or it's usually Miles will be like, hey bro, I think did you this is what it is, bro. Go back and
Yeah.
listen to what the fuck you did. Cause I don't know. I guess I don't be listening. I listen to my music, but I'm not listening to myself 24/7. Like I was there when I
Yeah.
did it. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. So it happens pretty organically. So that's kind of like, if you're a spiritual person, sometimes like I think,
Hmm.
if you know what you're doing or if you're good at it, it's almost like there's a higher power reaching through you,
yep.
kind of like controlling what you're doing almost. So you're like, I
Yeah.
don't know how it happened. It just happened, and that's what a lot of
Yeah,
the
for
greats
lack of
say.
better words, I don't.
Yeah,
You just killed. I don't know how the shit
yeah,
happens, but
right.
we just get it done. Kendrick said in the song one time, like, I think it was sometimes like I don't believe like it's not me writing these rhymes. Sometimes I feel like it's the spirits of the dead
What
homies.
you're hearing right now is a paranormal vibe. Damn, what the fuck did
That's the heart part
It
the
w-
heart?
no,
Yeah,
it was
3.
he said that and that. But if you look at this song he got called More to Man, where he's like at the end of
Yeah.
it, they do like a him and Tupac talking kind of thing. And
Hmm.
he was just kind of explaining like no, it was actually Tupac that said this. It's not us writing these raps. It's spirits or ghosts from the dead homies coming back, and we're just speaking
Yeah,
we're speaking their experiences through our pen basically. And some he said, I'm paraphrasing, but when he
yeah,
said that, I remember getting chills because it's like, bro, I don't know how I do this shit. Like, I've always wanted to be a rapper like since 7. Like, I always like wrote, I like poetry and all this shit, but
hmm,
the way the shit comes easy for me sometimes it don't. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm
hmm,
doing, and it takes time. Sometimes I got to go back to songs and like, oh, I hear it different. My ears are a little different today. But
facts.
like for the most part, it's kind of like, damn, like I be, you be in studios with other people, and it's like, wow. I am one line from being done, and it's been 20 minutes. This nigga don't know what to say. And it's
yeah,
like, I don't, it's just kind of like, it's like anything else. You just like when shit come easy to you, you just don't understand how it doesn't come easy.
to
Like
others.
I understand
Yeah,
writer's block, but when I ain't got writer's block, nigga, it's a free for all. Like
mm.
it's up, and I don't
I
know.
think,
It's an interesting thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
like that. I think with athletes and stuff too.
Facts.
Some people are just born that
Mm.
way. They just come out that way. Like my daughter there was a little girl on her soccer team, her basketball team, and most of the kids that are there, they're just there to like look at flowers and like
Right.
sit down and like throw the ball into the audience or whatever in the crowd. But this girl, since like the age of 5, was like doing layups and stuff, and yeah, she just came out like that. So some people are just gifted, for whatever reason. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be
it's like
scared about that shit though.
making beats. I used to make beats at like 3 in the morning, and I would get possessed, bro. I'd make beats, and like I just come out with the craziest shit. And I actually I started making an album called Demonic Hour, and
Mm.
I ended up losing all the beats except for there's one on YouTube, and it's called Echo the Machine, and that's one of the beats that were on there. And this was probably like 12 years. I don't even know how old this shit is now, but I know what you mean about that.
That's crazy.
Like
Getting
you're in the
possessed.
zone or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, can you pull that
It's
up
tapped
for me?
in.
What, the beat?
It's a song. It's called
Yeah.
The Machine.
It's an instrumental though, right? Or is it a
It's
song?
a song. I cut up
I can't
this
remember.
Pink Floyd sample.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
Mm.
Well, let's do a freestyle then if you're gonna do that. Is it
It's not
an
a beat.
instrumental? Okay, never mind then.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll play a little bit of it, I guess.
It's like an American flag. It says RDG on it.
Yeah, I'll look for it. Okay.
He actually won the if you do find the video, this is the video that we won the Underground Music Award to.
Of what?
We won the Underground Music Award
Oh.
that year,
Okay.
and 3 of the songs on the project were from.
This is it, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Well, this intro's over 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was cut. It was the show highlight all the shit that he did in his career. That's why.
Oh, okay, because he passed away, right?
No,
Oh, okay, my bad. Because you talked about
that's my
stuff.
best friend.
My bad. You talked about somebody that. All right.
Oh, yeah, because
Get
you
it
passed,
straight.
right? No. I was just talking to him the
I
other
was just talking about it
day.
the other day. I swear to God, I was
Well,
beating up his kids.
I regret saying
Y'all
that.
hilarious. Y'all hilarious. Oh, that's so funny.
Well, everyone can go check that out on YouTube. How about that?
Oh, you didn't even hear the beat drop, man.
Okay, I'll go back to the beat drop. All right. You're back.
Reviving the ghetto or redefining the game. I drive behind it's the same. Higher power and fame. Fighting this feeling in me, the feeling of doubt and shame. Cause all I got is a city shouting my name. The competition is rappers, I'm challenging the machine. The population of fretting, the curse of living a dream. The population of fretting, I turned them into my team. The REG on my chest to show the world what it means. But that goes without saying, I owe that one a dean. Much respect to the fella for giving our brand a lane. I owe this city my
All
That's
right.
crazy, man. It's crazy. You can just hear like you said, 12 years ago is like where music was and like how it is now. It's just wild.
I
It's
mean,
wild.
do you feel like you're getting older and that's becoming like you're kind of starting to look at music a little more jaded?
Not
Like
necessarily
time goes by?
jaded, but I definitely like I'll be 28 next month, so it's like I'm not necessarily old, but
No.
it's like I guess I always thought I was gonna make it before like a long time ago type shit. So sometimes you just like and you going through life and you just going through life and sometimes it just seems sometimes the shit seems so far away and further and the older you get, the further it get. But it's also like I personally it's just how I feel like I personally I hate saying it because I don't know another way to say it, but I'm not trying to say it like on no uppity shit, but like I'm an artist for real. I know like if I
Mm,
don't when I don't make music for a while, like I like shit just don't feel right. Like I need to
yeah.
make music. So I'ma always do that. um the goal of making it to a certain place and actually making money, living off of my music, doing
Right.
shows, you feel me, being able to pay for it when I don't have kids, but when I have kids and I do have like and I do settle down with a wife, it's like I'm this shit came off of music, like that's definitely the goal, that's the thing. But sometimes I think when you don't so I'm gonna keep doing it probably until I die. I don't really think there's like even if God forbid shit don't work out how I think it should. You feel me? God got his own plans. You feel me?
Right.
So
Right.
it's like even if it don't happen how I think it should, it's like I'm gonna keep doing it. But there's a part of it where it's like, well, damn, if I'm so good, shouldn't it have happened by now? Or have I already missed the shot? Did I miss that little moment? Like that shit does come up because we human. We have these thoughts, but
Yeah.
that's that's why I kind of just go back. To me, I'm a real artist. Like I gotta do this. Like you feel me? I gotta try. Like I gotta do. Maybe I just haven't done enough. That's kind of what it always ends up to when you have these low moments and you have these thoughts. Like I literally just got over this shit not too long ago. It's like
What did I do wrong, kind of thing?
kinda, yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
or like
Or am I not doing enough?
am
Yeah.
I done or am I just not doing enough? And it's like, am I really over it? Do I just did I miss that shot? Should I have did more? 'Cause like I decided my first mixtape for real, like solo was called I Decided Not to Go to College. And like that was kind of me telling my parents I decided not to go to college. Like that's how I came out with it. And it was
Yeah.
like I was so sure, like, bro, this gonna happen within these next 4 years where I'm supposed to be in college, and it didn't. So it's
Yeah.
like, then it's like, okay, well, boom, it's just not time yet. Cool. Now you just gotta restructure. Then it's like, okay, it's not time yet. I just gotta restructure. And then it's like, and again, I'm only 27, but
Right.
look at the music, it kind of when you look at what's going on and you gotta look at the when you just look at the field, I guess. Look at the
Yeah.
field and what's going on, what's quote unquote popping. You know what I mean? What you like to listen to, the people that you see. Like even as much as I say, like, man, seeing Samara Sin do all this is like it's fantastic. It also makes me think like, damn, what am I like maybe like maybe she got the thing I ain't got. Maybe I ain't got it. So it's
Mm,
like you go through these moments, but maybe I'm also just like I'm full of myself also as well. Like I'm a little delusional. That's why it's just like, okay, bro, I just haven't done it. Like I always get back to this, but I just haven't done enough. Like when I perform, I get reactions, whether they heard of me or not.
yeah.
Like when I did have shirts and stuff, merch coming soon, y'all. When I did have shirts for sale, like people bought them. It might not have been to what I thought, but did you double down after that? Where'd you put your money? Like you gotta like it's a
Mhm.
business to this as well. And it's like you can't just think that, just cause you Lasko Bills and you happen to also be good at what you do and you're a pretty nice guy when people meet you, you can't just think that's supposed to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think I figured that out probably at like 23, 24, 25, something like that. So it's like now it's just kind of restructuring to that. So long ass answer, not jaded, but just like, real life will
Really,
really
yeah.
have you like you're gonna take it through that ringer, but if you really meant for it, you know what I'm saying? If you
Mhm.
get laid off and like you got a choice, you can either say, you know what, I'm gonna take a break with doing the podcast for a minute to focus on this, that, and the third, or
Yep.
I'm gonna tap in and see what else can I do with this time to branch this out until you can always get a job for real, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like many people say it's bad out here. I've never really had a problem getting a job. I've never really had that issue. Like I'm cold at this shit. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like that's never been a thing, but you get what I'm saying. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get long winded. I don't be want to get
No,
long winded,
no.
but like it's a like
You're
it's not jaded, but life will really make you think. Is this really when I said this shit at 7? Did I mean it? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Did I really mean it? You know what I mean? And,
I think it's
yeah.
important to like hold on to that, like whatever dream you had when you were little or whatever, whenever you started thinking this is what I want to do. Like, for example, we have battle rapper Osolo was on, um,
Mhm.
and I don't know if you heard of him, but he's like his whole thing is he's kind of like the Martin Luther King of battle rap because he has that kind of
Mm.
cadence to his voice and stuff, and he comes up with the craziest punchlines and insults and stuff. It's I don't know, but he kind of wanted to be like a rapper his whole career. And he said
Right.
when he was on, because I don't know how old he is, but he's probably a little older than me. So he was saying that eventually it became apparent to him that he was supposed to do battle rap instead of, you know, just being a rapper that comes out with albums and stuff. And
Right.
he was like resistant to it, but then he was like, well, then maybe this is what I'm supposed to do, you know. So it just kind of develops that way. But even he didn't really get super popular online. He's almost like viral like consistently now until he was in his like maybe late
Right.
30s 40s. So you never know. you know
Nah, that's a
there's
fact.
a lot of artists like that, like JPEG Mafia just started getting popular recently.
Yeah. I heard of
He's
him.
Ross, what,
30
30
something.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took me about 30 years to get my deal, man. Don't stop now, baby.
Right.
Hey, yo, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
That was great.
Right. He pops out with the
That was
impression
pretty good.
sometimes.
Yeah, speaking
uh
of jobs, you wanna play my why I got fired the other day from my job?
oh yeah, we could do that, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's the last
To,
one I
to
got.
to wrap it up.
Yeah, we could do that, I
Wait,
guess.
no, wait, hold on. Are you talking about
Oh,
why you got fired from your job? What do you mean?
yeah, I was supposed to deliver the dog food.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, he's got a prank call thing
I got a number
going
where you
on.
can call and flip out.
Yeah,
Anybody can call. So if you just
like to
somebody
vent or whatever. Yeah,
vent, crash out, talk shit, I got a number you can call. You can just fucking flip out. But
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, Did you put it on YouTube?
yeah, it should be up there.
Okay. No, that should be it. Ooh, that's loud.
Out the corner of my eye, I've been watching my cat hump this animal for like the last like 20 minutes. He's just
That's
been
weird.
tearing.
Cats don't usually do that. That's
He's
like a
been
Yeah,
dog
fucking
thing.
the
that's a
shit
little
out of this
odd.
animal.
A little odd.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
cats are odd too. I can't say anything.
he's like,
I have the dog food for you.
Excuse me?
Speaking of cats and dogs.
Okay, I have a package here for your grandson ordered for you. It's for dog food, and I've been sitting out here in
I
my
don't know
truck.
why he did that. There ain't no fucking dogs up in here.
Well, can you just sign the paper and pay for the food?
I'm not paying for shit.
The right?
No, my name ain't.
Yeah. Well, your grandson ordered all this food. I delivered. I'm doing my job here. I want to go home. I just have to get this package signed and deliver it. That's
Where's
it.
the package at?
It's in my truck. I'm sitting around the corner from your house for about an hour now.
Well, come to my door then.
Okay, it's gonna be for $5,000.
Huh?
It's for five
Is
thousand
that
dollars.
huh?
You order five
Well, I
thousand
tell
dollars.
you what. You tell my grandson to pump his ass up, and you'll get your $5,000. Tell him I said that.
Well,
Okay. Let me pause it there. But people could go to
That's
it's the
hilarious.
what's your poop crusher on YouTube?
yeah, poop pressure.
All right. Oops. I just almost closed
Stop
the
fucking with
window.
people, man.
It's
Oh,
for well,
it escalates too because it's just funny. That's the I think. Well, there's another character that calls up there, and it's these two girls and this other lady from
yeah,
Alabama.
that was almost like a battle.
Play the one from Alabama. Some lady called me from Alabama, and
Well, they can go. People can go check that out.
yeah, you can go check it out.
Yeah, yeah. Just look up Pook Pressure on YouTube and whatnot. You know, because you want the traffic
Yeah,
and everything. But oh, what's that number though? If people want to call it real quick.
484-575-1050.
Okay, I'll put that. So do you plan on staying in Arizona like indefinitely? Oh, did we lose him?
I'm not sure.
No.
He's probably gonna call the number.
Oh, for real? I don't know about all
that'd
that.
be funny as shit if he got off to go call the number.
Hey, you.
Yeah, can you hear us? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? I asked something. Oh, do you plan on staying in Arizona for a good while? Mr. Bills.
Oh man, we lost him.
Dang it.
Did you plug in Factor 75 yet?
No, hold on, he's back. Hey, can you hear us?
And we are back. My bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was just asking, are you planning on staying in Arizona like indefinitely, you think?
Definitely, hell no. Hell no.
It's a big culture difference, huh?
Definitely a big culture difference. Honestly, like it's cool. You kind of have to find your pocket. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? It's basically a little Mexico, which is
yeah.
cool. You feel me? But like, there's certain culture shit that, you just won't get unless you find it. You like I say, you really gotta look for it.
Hmm.
But other than that, I definitely just there's just something out here I just feel like I haven't gotten yet. Like I haven't used Arizona to what I need to use it for. Like it's a weird just feeling. And
Yeah.
once I'm done with that, then I'm either I don't know, maybe back to Atlanta. We might try LA. We might try a lot of things. You don't really have to be anywhere to do what you're doing. But I just want to find a better place for like my type of music. Like my type of music for sure.
Dom's in the comments. He's saying, "What's up? What's up, Dom? Shout out to you.
What up, boy?
Dom is a social media marketing mastermind. Helped us out plenty. But yeah, I know what you mean about that. Like that's kind of how I feel about where I live, except I've been here way longer. Oh my lord. I don't think that there's much else they can offer me here that would make me want to stay. But anywho, not to dog my current place of living.
Too.
Yeah, it's good to move around sometimes. All
No,
right.
for sure.
Well, did you have any other questions?
I don't. I don't. You can plug.
Right.
You want to plug yourself in again, please?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
again.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, again, Lasko Bills, literally you type that in on Google and YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, PlayPay, and whatever you got to do to find my name, whatever. What's that shit called? Whatever, Audible, whatever. Type in Lasko Bills. You will see this handsome face. You will see me, and once you actually decide to listen to the music, you will hear and see why you should keep listening to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Please check out the Player Fables, just came out not too long ago. Check out everything. Sorry to bother you. Can I vent? Full life. Make it make sense. The EP.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the short film. Check out everything if you want to follow me. I'm on Instagram, Scully B, SKOLIB, Scully B. Follow me on there. And Lasco_Bills on Twitter. I just be talking shit and trying to not let people see me scroll through porn. So
I think that's inevitable on there these days.
it's ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah, cool. And I do think one good thing about your name is that I don't think there's any other artist with that name. So that's kind of unusual. You don't have to like filter through different,
Straight to the point. Straight to the
versions.
point.
Yeah.
Want to know how I got the name?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Real quick. When I was in like 10th grade, my brother had moved back in with us and for a minute, and he was like, "Bro, I think I was with a rap group at a time." and we had just disbanded. And he was like, "Bro, I think you're good at rapping. I just think your name is childish, and you should change it." And
What was
before it
it?
was,
Oh,
I knew you was gonna
sorry.
ask that. It was 2 Cup Youngin. It was like it was a big lean thing, 2 Cup Youngin.
Yeah.
And real quick, looking at it now, it's a lot of dumbass names now. I could have got off with 2 Cup Youngin. I just wanted to say that. But
Yeah. It's not that bad.
yeah, it's not that bad. But then he was like, "Bro, you should just change it." I was like, "But I don't know what I would change it to." He was like, "Lasko Bills," just like out the blue. I'm like, I don't know if he was a genius. I was just shocked. And he was like, "You want to know how I got that?" He was like, he looked at, he pointed to the corner. If you look, you probably got a fan, and if you look at the fan, it says
Lasco.
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 You
Yeah,
feel
Wow.
me?
fans.
And then I had a Buffalo Bills snapback at the time, and he just put the two together because he was hot. So my older brother, shout out to Robert, he came up with the name,
A real life
and it
rap
just
name
stuck.
generator. Yeah.
Yeah, like real talk, and like people call me Scope everywhere I go. Like out here, what's going on, Scope? Like it's a thing, and
Yeah, that's a
that's
cool
so
nickname
great.
too, Sco. I like that.
I mean, yeah, Scully, the one and only.
Yep. Very cool. And just again, it's Sco LIB on Scully B on Instagram.
Yep, SKOLIB. Follow me.
Like a true rhyme master. Could we get you to do one favor before you dip out?
What's the word?
Could you do a quick draw for us? Just be like, "This is Lasko Bills. You're listening to the Rap Yard."
Absolutely.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, we'll be quiet.
Hey, this is Lasko Bills, and this is the Rap Yard. One more time. Is it? Let me
It's
see. Is
cool.
it?
You
Is
do as
it
many takes as you
the
want.
Rap Yard? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lasko Bills, and this is Rap Yard. Y'all tap in.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me do my little
Appreciate y'all.
commercial real quick. Okay, Factor 75 home meal delivery service. You can get delicious fresh meals delivered right to your home because you're lazy and grocery prices are too high. So if you use this code on screen, Factor SE767832. You won't remember that. So come back to this. Write it down, go to the website, and get you some home delivery meals services today.
This is brought to you by Factor 75.
75. All right. And we're out. Thanks for watching, everybody.